There we go.
We good?
You're on.
All right. We are in Crystal Springs Gallery in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And this area is known for incredibly abundant crystal beds that are very clear, very optically clear crystals. And I'm always hesitant to use superlatives, but this is the most abundant crystal on Earth. So we'll say yet to be discovered. But it's a 40-mile wide band that goes through this part of Arkansas and comes close to the surface. So the water here is wonderful because it's filtered through crystal, which is very cool, and it's very ancient water. So that's why this place was originally such a healing place. The Native Americans in this area this was the place it was a holy place. There's no fighting here. Warring tribes would meet here, and this is where they would come to terms. There's no fighting here.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
And the hot springs were, they haven't always been capped, so they would be steaming, and in the morning when the sun would come up, there'd be rainbows all over this valley.
Aww.
I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about metals and healing properties of metals. And silver is a natural antibiotic that works incredibly well topically, and it can also be ingested as colloidal silver, meaning it's so finely ground that it remains in suspension in water. So like a sore throat, colloidal silver.
Interesting.
Gold, and then this is just truth. I mean, gold is good for nerves, and copper is good for ligaments and tendons and joints. Why these things are so, I don't know, but we know it's true. And then, what's your name?
Sam.
Sam? I was telling Sam that quartz has such incredible properties, and it's used in timepieces. A quartz watch actually has a piece of quartz. It's shaped like a tuning fork, and when you apply a precise amount of electricity to it, it will then vibrate at such a level that it keeps time perfectly, very nearly perfectly. There's a word, I can't think of it. But if you apply pressure to quartz, it will create electricity. It has all of these really crazy attributes. Have you ever seen a quartz singing bowl?
No.
Come on.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's this guy too. This is made of quartz that's been crushed and then melted at 4,000 degrees, so really high melting point, and spun into a bowl. And then when it cools down, it goes back to that crystalline structure, which is part of the quartz makeup that vibrates and resonates, and nothing else will do this quite like this.
Wow, that is awesome.
This one is the same note, but a couple octaves lower.
That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're very welcome.
Awesome.